Now the future is yours. Go!
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, we want to talk about the new regulation that requires people to present a negative COVID test before entering the United States when you're performing international travel. So essentially, this rule goes into effect on January 26th. So it's not effective yet, but it will be very soon. And it affects everybody. If you're a United States citizen, if you're a lawful permanent resident, if you are coming in on a work visa, if you're coming in as a tourist, if you're coming in because you were granted your green card abroad on a consular process and you're coming into the United States as a lawful permanent resident, every single international travel will have to present a negative COVID test. So that affects obviously the travel industry in general, but the immigration industry in the aspect that there's a lot of people coming from different countries trying to enter the United States either temporarily or permanently, that will make sure they have to present this test. Now, the regulation requires that the person presents a test that's not more than 72 hours old, meaning that you have 3 days. I'm terrible at math. Just want 3 days to make sure that within that 3-day window before you complete your travel and enter or admission or entrance into the United States, you have to get that test. You have to get the results. And there's some additional requirements with regards to what kind of COVID test you have to present in order to enter the country. So make sure you follow the regulations there on the TSA webpage. The airlines are going to start notifying people very soon. Obviously, if you have your travel booked for those dates that will be affected. I don't see in the regulation any kind of end date, meaning that it's going to be something that's going to be around for a while this pandemic is ongoing. So keep that in mind if you are to travel back to the United States because you completed your consular process. If you're a tourist, if you're a citizen, if you're a lawful permanent resident, there's no discrimination whatsoever on status. Every single person will have to be able to show a negative COVID test within the 72 hours prior to your arrival to the United States before you're granted entry. Okay. There's very little information at this point as to what's going to happen to the people that fail to present a COVID test. We can update you guys a little later with that information, but make sure that you keep this in mind because obviously this could be a problem for a lot of international travelers that are not aware. Why? Because the United States is one of the last few countries that have required a negative COVID test for entry. Some U.S. territories like Puerto Rico, where I'm from, has been requiring those, or the alternative would be to quarantine before you can go out and about. Multiple other countries have required negative COVID tests before they allow entry. So the United States is actually one of the last countries to be able to require a negative COVID test for entry. So it's something new. A lot of people have not been, aware of this. It is coming, so make sure that you adequately prepare for your travel, especially if it comes in, has you coming back to the U.S. on January 26th or after. Okay. If you have any questions more about this, the more information we get, we'll be able to let you know. But in the meantime, feel free to leave us a comment in this video. Feel free to write us a private message, reach out to the office, whichever way you prefer. And if you like this content, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll be happy to provide more content that is useful, provides any kind of value or clarification on any topic that you want. If you have a specific topic you want us to address, feel free to write to us, and we'll be happy to present a live or a video that addresses your particular concern. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.